Caps? Welcome, my dear friend to Eureka Elementals. Thank you so very much for joining me. I do hope everything's fine. You're doing exceptionally well. And that the year of the Wood Dragon has really started out for you with a bang. This promises to be a year, looks like your Mercury will be activating, that will push you into alignment, into your higher purpose, whether or not you're ready to go. Kicking and screaming. You also may be having thought life code activation at this particular time. And so you're really, all of us really are being called, as long as you've been doing the work, right? Which Caps, of course, you know, Saturn and Pluto have made sure that they've been getting us ready for this particular time. And so to this extent, you've been pushed really into your purpose, kicking and screaming, but pushed nonetheless. And so at this particular point, it's all about going full throttle. No regrets, no looking back. Focus on your purpose. Focus on your mission. Focus on your divine plan. Okay, so let's see what's in your energy, the Holy Grail. We'll look at that. This is your strength. Okay, you have that inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. You, my dear, are the Holy Grail. And I'm hearing that song, Holy Grail by Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake, if memory serves me right. And you know, sometimes when I'm in the mood and I need that kind of push to that next level, you know, where I ramp myself up, that's the song to play, Holy Grail. So you may want to play it for yourself, listen to the lyrics. There may be a message there for you, but that's the strength. That's the energy that you're in right now. You've achieved your Holy Grail. Why? Honey, Cap, what told you? What did I tell you in the year of the dragon readings? You didn't come here to play. Okay? Now you are operating not from 3D chess, not from 5D chess. You're operating from intergalactic chess. You're not on the damn chessboard. You're operating several chess games from a high dimensional, using your third eye, intergalactically through many dimensions. You're playing on so many fields right now, and you're not actively playing. You're moving the pieces. This is the level of intergalactic chess you're playing, darling. Okay? Now it says here the central sun, your abundant downloads, your regeneration, and your success. Feel it. Because I'm hearing that song by the weekend. Okay? Feel it, right? You know, you are really fully, I don't know if you're wearing a lot of yellow, and even I, out of the strangest of all things, I got myself a yellow candle to use as well. That energy, that raw sun energy. You might somehow feel, you know, Ra, the sun god Ra, may have particular relevance for you, but whatever it is, okay, you have this crystal skull wisdom, divine clarity, right, divine healing, high vibrational energy. You're operating on the next level. And Orion activation, look, this Orion activation, it would have been the next, and this is at the top of the deck. So you're being fed at this time. What did I say? Intergalactic, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by the light. Okay, Capricorn, the divine isn't playing when it comes to you, right? You're at a high alchemy stage right now. You, my darling, are the Holy Grail. Okay, you've been refined by Pluto the revolutionary, and Saturn the disciplinarian for damn near 16 years. Do you know what that's like? That's like living on hell on earth, and you've endured to the end. Okay, that means that you've been purified like liquid gold. Nobody can touch you. All right. Okay, energies now. Conscious, as I pick up the deck, conscious steps, considered action, looking forward. Your steps are ordered. The sun is behind you again, right? You've been perilous waters before. Now your steps have been ordered. You're not playing. You're not looking back either. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Okay? Gone are those days. Right? Now Spirit has told you what you need to do. You just act with Spirit. Look at Spirit's talking to you. Take a deep breath and you keep it moving. Okay? You're not playing around. You're not playing around. Right? Not at all. Not by a long shot. Oh, Archangel Phanuel's telling you, number 20, hope, optimism, and new beginnings. That's what it's about for you. Okay? Nothing, and I'm hearing, okay, simply the best by Tina Turner. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone I've ever met. Ooh! Let me tell you something. Cap, you're in your season. This is your season. Okay? Nobody can take this from you. Okay? You have really, really proven yourself to be worthy. Alright? And your energy, oopsie daisy, sorry about that. I combined 2 decks for this part. Okay? Your energy, I can get up the card, bearing fruit. Look at that. The number is 12. 1 for your new beginnings. And 2, darling, for your balance. The universe is giving you your balance and would now create your success as a result. Okay? So your holy grail and everything else around you, your strength, all of this fire is now, and it pruned you all these years. Your tree kept being pruned, and now you see all that rain that's happening. There's rain everywhere. Why? Because, darling, in about a month or 2, everything you've been working on that didn't go nowhere is gonna bear so much fruit. You're gonna have to open up a new orchard. Okay? This is the kind of thing. Balance. Balance. What we talked about before. At the top of the deck and at the very bottom, the land in between. What did I tell you? You're operating on many. Here's the central sun that we saw before. And you're playing multi-dimensional, multi-galactic chess. You are the bridge. You are the bridge. This is what I'm hearing. Okay, Caps? Right? So, during this time, you've had a lot of challenge. Look at imagination. You kind of wondered. Pride is at the top of the deck. Right? So, you've had some challenges along the way. But all along, what did we talk about for the last year and a half? Right? Constantly give gratitude no matter what. Good, bad, or indifferent. Everything that happened to you, darling, added a wonderful fabric to the color of who you are and to your particular outfit. And there was no such thing as failure. Okay? No such thing as failure. Everything that happened to you was a part of your tests, as a part of your trials, and to let you know just how, so that when you do get it, you appreciate it. Right? And you then know, okay, this is what I'm worried about. There's nothing to worry about. So your challenge is that perhaps you're still worrying. But what do you learn? It says here, I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Why? Because, honey, let me tell you something. As you said here, the outcome is you got the Holy Grail. And whatever you touch will bear fruit. That is your energy. It must occur. You didn't make it to this point. At this particular point, you might be seeing people dropping like flies. Why? Everything that has been set up to hinder you, to create obstacles in your life and everything else, and you're still shining. You're still here. Some of those people who laughed at you were the very ones who were putting all of the nails and knives in your back, darling. Okay? And you didn't know. They want you to be bogged down and worried, and they're wondering. You got people flustered. You got them confused, wondering why Capricorn just didn't die. Why Capricorn didn't give up. Because, my dear, you've been through it all. Okay? You have nothing to fear. When you looked and you faced your fears, you were forced to face your fears for 16 years. People don't even know what that's like. That would put most people in a mental health hospital or 6 feet under, but it didn't do it to you. It didn't do it to you. You're tried, tested, and true. Could not happen. Will not happen. Not to a cap. Not to a cap. You got the perseverance of a damn mountain goat. You will climb. Okay? I had a personal incident that happened to me in my life at a very crucial time. I was in graduate school, well, one of my graduate schools, right? And I broke a finger, my ring finger. I had 3 reconstructive surgeries in a very pivotal year for my professional degree. And they couldn't believe it. I had other friends I knew throughout the course of school who had dropped off for different things. And I said, I didn't care if I had to be like the Terminator. You know, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator, the original 1 or 2, when they burn him, they do this, and I'm crawling across the stage. It was going to happen. I was going to get that damn degree. I worked too hard. That's the kind of perseverance. Whatever you touch will bear fruit because you're raw energy. You are raw sun central energy. Whatever is backed by the sun shall not fail. That's the reason why. So worrying is not supposed to. You call the death to anything, right? Death is merely a new beginning. You went through your dark night of the soul several times. Each of these tears represent all the different times you had to have a death and a rebirth. Okay? And that allowed you to now have empathy for others. Because you can see when people are going through things. You can empathize with them. You begin to see things from a higher perspective. All of this was meant to teach you how to be able to assist and to help others who may be going through similar situations at this particular point. That is all that's going on. You're learning to be empathetic. Okay? Because why? Because, my dear, if you thought you had a leadership position before, just you sit back, relax, and wait and see what the divine has in store for thee is what I'm literally hearing. You're about to be amazed. You're about to be confounded and dumbfounded. You're about to be pleasantly surprised. Okay? The calling on your life is so great that not even you are ready for what is about to occur. The need for the raw example that is your life and how much it can bless others that to be similarly situated will really shock you. And the amount that your knowledge and your perspective, the value that it's worth, will be next level. All right? So the Holy Grail, this is your strength, right? In a discovery, finding your sacredness, and you are what you seek, is clarified by the full moon in Leo. Spirit's telling you it's time to roar like the lion you are. Again, central sun energy, right? Remember that was backing you before in the prior deck. So it makes sense. You may have Leo strongly aspected in your chart, but you're told to go wild. Go all, I'm hearing all in, okay? Because at this point, Spirit knows what you came here to do, right? Bearing fruit, number 12, is clarified by the full moon in Capricorn. You're going to take a reality check. Look at that. Look, you're reaching the top. What's there for you? Not only are you backed by the sun, you're also backed by your own full moon. You saw me shuffle this deck as I was speaking to you, right? And having this conversation, okay? You will bear fruit. Your full moons represent your manifestation. What are you manifesting? You're bearing all of these dreams, goals, aspirations. Every single branch on this tree represents all of the work you've been doing and putting in for 16 years on your different projects, ideas. The fact that you perhaps bore fruit and help others, and whether or not you realize it, and you did it with a good heart. You never expected anything in return. All of a sudden now, the universe's bank is going to open its vault and bless you. And my dear, that reality check will skyrocket you to the top, to the mountaintop. I'm hearing the king's speech about being at the mountaintop. This is how magnanimous this is about to become for you, my dear Capricorn. It's going to be at the next level. Okay? Where you can see your vision will be, and your perspective, because of where you'll be elevated, your status will be elevated to such a height that now you begin to see, you not only begin to see things in your immediate vicinity, immediately below, the valleys below you, perhaps even the city below you. You're going to be able to see the county. You're going to be seeing the next state. Your perspective will be so high. And your effect, your ability, so far reaching. Brace yourself, darling. Brace yourself. Okay? This is some next level energy. Okay? Now your challenge, worrying, right, is clarified by the first quarter moon in Aries. You're to step into your power. Okay? Step into your power. There's nothing to worry about. Okay? Because again, when you have everything bearing fruit for you, when everything for you is bearing fruit, when your fruit come to bear, that means you have stepped into your power. That's the energy that's behind you. The bearing fruit is your energy that's calling you to step into your power. So forget the challenge of worrying. It's time. Spirit is telling you, step into your power. When you see all of that stuff that's bearing fruit, and you're not going to be one of those leaders who abuse their power, because you have been through it for 16 years. That is the reason why Spirit had made sure you were tested, so that when you get this power, you will not abuse it. Right? Because there's no greater offense to the universe than an abuse of power. Highly offensive. Highly offensive. So now you know when you operate, you to operate from a high perspective. Right? And what you will always do, first quarter moon in Virgo, you will fully assess the situation so that your perspective is balanced and fair. Okay? That is what a true leader does. Right? And release control. First quarter moon in Taurus. That full-on Hierophant energy of my higher perspective. Okay? You will tap in to, what did I tell you? Intergalactical. You're here, look at that. She's at Stonehenge. Okay? Or some other site like that. You're going to be getting guidance from higher sources. Divinely higher sources. Divinely inspired sources. Tapping into that earth energy. Okay? Utilize those portals because they work to your benefit. Right? Highly so to your benefit. Now let's see. I'm going to move these cards over slightly. Which ascended master is working with you at this time? Keeper of the light and or ascended master working with Capricorn. Okay? Because goodness gracious, okay, because I claim Capricorn like nobody's business, because majority, I mean, you know, I will say it's highly aspected in my chart. Highly aspected in my chart. Okay? And so, and boy, can I tell you how I tried, trial by fire, trial by however, been there, done that, had the t-shirt, wrote the book. So I'm speaking not to you, but we're having a conversation. Okay? Comrades. Archangel Michael, nonetheless, telling you to trust heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Surrender. Archangel Michael himself is telling you, surrender your concerns. There is no need to worry. Right? You are safe. Why? Because, darling, you've achieved the Holy Grail. No worry. Right? You've achieved the Holy Grail. This is something, again, Caps, I'm telling you, my heart, I'm speaking from my heart because listen, I've had people tell me for years I should write books, for at least the last 20 years, about some of the stuff I've been through. If I were to tell people some of the stuff I've been through, the time I was a child, even before I came here, because I heard stories being told to me by my parents and my grandparents, everything, tried to make sure I wasn't here to sit and talk to you today. So the fact that we are having this ability to confer tells us that we're chosen, right? And we have to trust in heaven because heaven is giving us our Holy Grail, okay? And trust in the fact that, of course, your Grail is pouring out. And let me tell you, whatever you touch, Cap, will bear fruit. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Okay? And I'm glad, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for showing up here today. Okay? We thank you for this confirmation because we know. We feel it in our hearts. You can feel it, Capricorn. You feel it near. You feel the energies near. You know that something profound is about to occur in your life. And it's happening so that you can help many others. Because let me tell you, the sleeping masses are waking up. And boy, have we got our work cut out for us. Right? Krishna knows your devotion as well. Says, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. Why? 16 years. Okay? 16 years of being kicked in the gut with your teeth kicked in. Right? You are loved unconditionally. Why? Because you consistently gave gratitude. Right? And you consistently thanked the divine. You saw the lesson, the blessing in the lesson. And you have Horus at the bottom. Cosmic gateway. What did I tell you? You're being led by the interstellars. You have high galactic clearance. It says your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. You're a walking miracle. Walking miracle, Capricorn. Okay? You've defied the odds so much. So much. Look at that. Look what you do. You're in the energy of the Queen of Cups. You just acquiesced. You gave it to the divine. You said, here you go, divine. Here you go. Right? I am not going to allow anything to feel as though it can come into my life and conquer me anymore. You might have Cancer highly aspected in your chart. Okay? But ultimately you're the Empress. And because you are the Empress, whatever you touch, even if it takes years, it must bear fruit. That is divine order and divine law. It must occur. It simply must occur. Okay? So, none of the energies that came and tried to test you will ever win because you're the star. You will always heal. Trust in heaven. Archangel Michael is telling you, trust in heaven because you will heal. Trust in heaven, you will heal. Okay? You will heal. You're a natural healer. You're here to help the multitude. When I tell you, Capricorn, you're here to lead humanity. Whew, Spirit, let me tell you, if I tell you all what I see, but I mean, it's profound. And so, baby steps, top of the deck, the wheel, right? This is your fate. This is your destiny to lead the multitudes. Okay? It's your time. Right? Here we go. The Three of Wands confirms the Holy Grail. Right? Go wild. Because it's time for your growth. It's time for your rapid expansion. The Holy Grail is saying, correct indeed, it's time for your growth. It's time for your rapid expansion. Your ships are coming in. Your ships are coming in, darling. You've done it. Okay? Your angels and your ancestors are giving you a bow. Archangel Michael himself showed up here to tell you, job well done. Well done. Okay? Bearing fruit. Your energy now is bearing fruit. Because you took a reality check on your life. Look at that. Look at that. Right? Literally bearing fruit. 9 of Pentacles. Wish fulfillment, right? All of your dreams are coming true. Right? Perhaps you're single, you're independent, but you have all of these things, you have all of these pentacles. You're financially free. You're financially free. You get to enjoy the fruits. Look at that. All the fruits of your labor. You're bearing fruit. You're enjoying the fruits of your labor with the help of the divine. Literally bearing fruit. Okay? This is your life now, Cap. You went from a frown to a smile on your face because the Holy Grail itself has decided it's time for you to bear fruit. Okay? This is beautiful. Waiting for your ships to come in. Right? That's your strength. And even now, as you're still waiting for your ships to come in, because you've been tried, tested, and found true, you're still in right now, before your ships even still all the stuff coming in. Once it starts to bear fruit, this is your energy. This is your energy. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. And so gracious and beautiful with it too. Worry free. Worry free. Worry, right? You've learned that worry doesn't change an outcome. Rather, you stepped into your power. It's clarified by the 10 of Cups. This is what I'm talking about. You're going to get your happiness. You're going to get your happily ever after. Right? You're going to get your somewhere over that rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. You've stepped into your power. You've stepped into your purpose. You've trusted in heaven to know that everything that you've done, all of these years, unrecognized, and perhaps some recognized, but mostly unrecognized, you've been through trials and tribulations, and you wondered what has happened. It was all a part of the divine plan. This is your good karma for a job well done. You trusted in heaven all along. And as I look at the bottom of the deck, look at that. You walked the 10 swords was what feeding the energy. But right after that, okay? Wishes fulfilled. 9 of Cups, right? You're going to have it all. You're really going to have it all, you know. You have the 9 of Cups and then you have the 10 of Cups that we just picked out here. You're getting everything that's due you. And then some. And then some. You're going to have that lap of luxury. Okay? The lives, look at that. The recognition. The fame and the recognition. Because you were resilient and you stood strong. And you still kept the embers and the fire in your heart. That was your little sun. Right? You didn't know all the time that the central sun had your back. And here you were creating with the little sun that you had and the energy of the Queen of Wands. You never gave up. God bless you. God bless you, Cap. You never gave up. Trusting in heaven that you're, and worry not. Trust in heaven that whatever you touch will bear fruit. That is your message, Cap. I love you guys. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. Spread this message to other Capricorns. Get them on board. The Holy Grail. All the best.